This is Maleficent, also nicknamed Maleficent. She is approximately about 1.5, I believe. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I was given her in a very weird circumstance. So I went on Facebook Marketplace, as lots of people do, to look for reptile enclosures, used ones, gently used, that are cheaper in price. And yeah, so I ended up getting an enclosure, and I was planning to meet the guy. So I met the guy at a grocery store parking lot, and he brings out the enclosure that I'm ready to pay for. And in the back seat of his car, he also has a little 10-gallon tank. And he tells me, "Oh, well, I don't want it anymore. Do you want this?" And as soon as he brings out the 10-gallon tank, in the 10-gallon tank is this tiny little Savannah monitor. And I'm like, "What do you mean, do I want this?" He's like, "I don't want it anymore. I don't know what to do with it." And it was on a very thin layer of like Reptibark, very tiny little water bowl, no lighting. And he said he kept it in his garage. And this little thing, I mean, because she was tiny, was really, really cold and, underweight. Obviously no proper lighting or anything. And I'm like, okay, I'll take her. So yeah, I take her home, set her up properly with lots of heat, because, Savannah monitors, they need a lot of heat and a lot of UV. As soon as she got her UVB and her heat perked up within the day and started to act like a normal Savannah monitor, which if you don't work with them, they can become aggressive little grumpies. But we did threads of trust. So I used Kevin McCurley's method, and we did threads of trust, and now she completely trusts me. And as you can see, she is no longer a skinny little thing. Once she found out she likes the bugs, she likes the bugs. But yeah, she also loves things like hard-boiled eggs. It's really good calcium. Every once in a while she get ground turkey meat. Very rarely she'll get a mouse. Like if I have a snake who refuses to eat a small mouse one day for feeding, I'll just save it for her as a treat. But because that's really bad for their arteries. Mice are very fattening. But yeah, she has become very sweet. She really enjoys just getting out to do some exercise. Look at this little tail. Say hi. Maleficent, did I touch your tail? Oi. Oh, she's gonna tell me. She said, "Don't touch my tail." That's all a show. When she gets out of her cage, she's kind of like, "I am now the big lizard on the roam. I'm free." And she gives me a little bit of a show, like, look how much I'm the leader. And I was like, "No, you're not the leader." But she's very sweet, actually. She's the one that I pick up and love on all the time. So yeah, that's Maleficent's story, or Maleficente. She had a rough start, but now, as you see, she's kind of fat and happy and living a good life. So yeah, she has an interesting backstory. From a 10-gallon tank in a grocery store parking lot to my house. Bye, Maleficente.